A lot of guys in the race. Every year, it's going to be a quarterback. We know this. It's a quarterback award. You can't run from it. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts. Probably expected a top 4 race right there. I don't really foresee anybody else. Jared Goff, we talk about being a dark horse, but realistically, I think it's a 4-man race. But Sam Flynn, I'll start with you. What do you think? Who wins MVP this season in the NFL?
Did Patrick Mahomes retire?
Oh, here we go. I knew it.
It's obviously Patrick Mahomes. And at this point, I know you guys are going to say, oh my God, Flannel loves Mahomes. Who won MVP last year? Mahomes. Who won Super Bowl MVP last year? Mahomes. Who won another MVP his first season as a starter? Patrick Mahomes. Who won another Super Bowl MVP? Patrick Mahomes. Who is the best player in football right now? Patrick Mahomes. Who is the best offense in the NFL right now? The Kansas City Chiefs. Who is the best overall franchise in the NFL right now? The Chiefs. Who won the Super Bowl last year? The Chiefs. And at this point, when you look at how their offense is constructed, you've got Patrick Mahomes playing in the Andy Reid system, which is as lethal as an offensive coach quarterback combination that you'll ever see. I think even better than Bill Walsh and Joe Montana. Yes, I am going that far. Patrick Mahomes is that elite.
My MVP, and it's a little bit of an underdog, and I'm going to go on a limb here, and I want to hear everybody's reaction to this. What about a guy like Trevor Lawrence? Why can't Trevor Lawrence win MVP? And I'll tell you how what the path looks like for Trevor Lawrence. All right, bad division. He just got Calvin Ridley, who I think people are underestimating greatly. When he was healthy, people forget how great he was. You look at Doug Peterson. He finally got a competent head coach. I think if the Jags go out and they win 13 games in the AFC, the toughest division, the toughest conference between the two. He looks great. He looked great the second half of the season. People talk about Jared Goff and how well he looked. Go check Trevor Lawrence the second half of the NFL season. He really took strides. T-Law, I'm telling you right now, and it's not the 4 I mentioned, but he's a sleeper, and I'm picking him to win MVP because I think the Jags are set up. They got a defense. They got weapons. They got a run game. O-line's okay, but I think Trevor Lawrence this year, he could put up the numbers. I think they could easily beat up on that bad division and win the division and have double-digit wins. And in a tough AFC, I think the storyline too, the Jags and where they started with Urban Meyer to where they're at now. You know, the Jags were a disaster just 2 years ago, but to where Trevor Lawrence got them now, they won a playoff game last year. I think Trevor Lawrence is poised to go out and put up numbers and potentially win that MVP award.
I don't hate that answer at all. He might be my second choice, actually, because to me, Trevor Lawrence, given the system, given the fact that I think they have a pretty easy pathway to a division win, Doug Peterson, Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, a good running game. I think that Trevor Lawrence, his ceiling for this year, and I know a lot of people might think I'm crazy, is the second best quarterback in the league. To be universally recognized as the second best quarterback in the league when the season is over. And if he wins or competes for the MVP and they make some damage in the playoffs, I most certainly think that he might have that recognition.